We, all of us, helped create the society in which Trumpism flourished. However, we have to recognize that Trumpism is itself immoral if we believe in democracy. It's an attack on democracy within the moral code that makes democracy possible. That is immoral. So the people who are supporting Trumpism, who are trying to excuse the insurrection on January 6th, the acts of terrorism as it was accurately described today, are committing an immoral act. But we will not get too far if we just think we've identified the devil by locating him, so to speak, in one group of people. We all helped to create this situation, and it's the entire nation that's facing a moral crisis here.
This is political theater and an absolute charade. If anybody thinks something in Washington doesn't have to do with politics and it has to do with morality, I don't know how long they've been in this town. The fact of the matter is, this is another witch hunt directed by the Speaker. The composition of the committee and the process in and of itself tells you that. That's no revelation. But today, of course, was teeing it up since you began with the officers and the opening salvos today. You could have substituted those stories, that emotion, and those conclusions for all the rioting that took place in the last year with Antifa and Black Lives Matter, where insurrections, real insurrections, which this was not, this was just a mob, happened in Portland and in Seattle, and where 24 police officers actually died and billions of dollars of damage was done. Now that was part of the Republican plan to look at the failings of the country and how the country's being torn apart by the fabric of it, and not to have it which your guests here have already given you a clue. This is about Donald Trump. This is about the perpetual fear Democrats have about Donald Trump and to try to discredit him before 2024.